Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. Welcome to another installment of our multi-part review of the Palm Pixi. This video is going to look at WebOS, Palm's really honestly revolutionary operating system for mobile phones that they introduced at CES this past January. Speaking of which, the whole PhoneDog crew, we're going to be out there in January 2010 covering CES from Las Vegas. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, WebOS is the second WebOS device, the Pixi. WebOS is the same on the Pre and the Pixi. There's a lot going for it. I actually think it's the best mobile operating system out there right now. Does that mean that I would buy a WebOS phone as my daily phone? Not necessarily, because there's some things about other operating systems have more support, more applications, more devices and carriers to choose from. But just in terms of what the OS can do, I think Palm's WebOS is the absolute best one in the marketplace right now. Why? Well, let's take a look at it running on the Pixi and find out. But first, special thanks to our friends at Best Buy Mobile for hooking us up with not one, but two Palm Pixis to review and give away. You've seen me using them. You've seen Adriana using them in her videos. The thing about Best Buy Mobile, they got this thing called Walkout Working. When you buy a cell phone there, they'll help you set it up, help you transfer your contacts, help you get, in the case of Palm, your Palm profile set up, all that stuff, help you learn how to work the thing. So if you're like me and you hate using a manual, you can have an actual person help you get the thing going before you leave the store. Pretty cool. Best Buy Mobile, Walkout Working, good stuff. Thanks to them for the review models that we're going to give away on the OnePod Bandit. So check that out. But enough of that. Let's get to the phone. WebOS on the Pixi. All right, we'll take a look at messaging now. And so WebOS also has a unified messaging app, which is pretty cool. We will go online here. And so I'm signing in to the different IM services that I use, all managed again by my Palm profile. Oops, I'm going to send Aaron a message via Google. This is in my Pixi WebOS video. So I'll send that. And you can see it's being sent via Google Talk. And if I click up here, now I think it's going to show some of his personal information. I don't want to show you that. But I'll have a choice of how you want to send your message. You can see I've switched to text messaging. So I can send him a text message saying this SMS is in my Pixi video. And now you can see I've got one conversation with Aaron where it's showing Google Talk and SMS. So no matter how he replies, it's all in one spot. Unified messaging, really nice if you're the kind of person who carries these conversations on. You keep them stored in your phone for a while, and you tend to like if I was using the phone and I'm just sending messages to this person, and I don't know if Aaron's at his computer or on his mobile device, or if he's logged in on his mobile device to IM, or if he's not but he's using SMS or whatever, I can just hit him up in every different way, and then I hear back from him and he's on G-Talk. So there you go. This conversation I'm filming as I type. And so then I can leave this open and I can go back and do something else. And there you go. Now I've got a little notification at the bottom there. Hello to the PhoneDog peeps. Nicely done. And so then we'll leave that there and we'll go back and we'll launch Google Maps. And as that loads up, if Aaron replies, that will of course show up again. I'll get the little notification on the bottom. Let's even go back and start the music playing up again, just because I like to show all those notifications. And so there you go, the WebOS experience. Again, it's the same on the Pixi and the Pre. It's just on the Pre, it's higher resolution, it runs a little faster. WebOS was made to be scalable in terms of screen resolutions. So if Palm wanted to come out with a, all touchscreen phone with a giant high-res display, WebOS could still work on it. Theoretically, the apps all scale up and down, which is great. Now I've got a new message. Let's see what's going on. Oh, so Aaron, the BlackBerry guy, said something. So I've got two notifications now. I've got a conversation notification and some other kind of message, email I presume. So I tap, it's going a little slowly because it's still trying to load up the Google Maps there. And there you go. So I've got a YouTube, I've got an email from the YouTube service, actually 2 emails. And then I've got little conversations notification from Aaron. And I see a preview of his message, and I see his little photo as well. And the main screen just kind of, resizes itself down, and I can still flick through. And, if I wanted to, I could go into Twitter. And my notifications are still there waiting for me for when I actually want to deal with them. Greg Kumparek getting a little testy at the analysts who say the Google phone. Nah, never mind. This isn't a this isn't a Google phone video. Anyway, Greg's a good guy, editor-in-chief of Mobile Crunch. Definitely one of the good guys in the tech blogging world. So anyway, there you go. Kind of an overview of WebOS. Again, I just think it's a terrific mobile operating system. I wish there were more apps for it. And I wish there were more devices to run it on, and I wish those devices were available on more carriers. Not because Sprint's not a good carrier. Sprint service, in my testing has been great, but the more devices and the more carriers the more devices and the more carriers there are supporting WebOS is what I'm trying to say. The more people, will have a chance to use it, the more people would use it, the more apps there would be, more competition, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. More choices for consumers, always a good thing. As it is now, there's an app catalog. It's still officially in beta. It's not as robust as iPhone or Android's app catalogs, but, it's getting there slowly but surely. And so there you go. A little hands-on with WebOS on the Pixi. Again, this is on Sprint. This is EBDU only. There's no Wi-Fi on this device. Rumors about the Pre and the Pixi possibly coming to Verizon. Maybe also AT&T in early 2010. And then, of course, if you're watching not in the U.S., you may or may not have access to the Pre on a carrier where you live. Hopefully in 2010, more and more of you will have a chance to check out WebOS because I definitely think it's worth a look. It's a great operating system, whatever you think of the hardware itself. So there you go. Much, much more on the Pre and the Pixi and WebOS and all the other phones and all the apps and all that stuff over on phonedog.com. Till next time, my name's Noah. Thank you for watching. As he said, Aaron Baker's our BlackBerry guy. You can check out his BlackBerry site, bberrydog.com, in addition, of course, to his work on phonedog.com. And again, thanks to Best Buy Mobile for hooking us up with the review loaners that were given away. So check out phonedog.com, played the OnePod Bandit for your chance to win a Pixi or, another device. We've got a whole bunch of phones we're giving away, so check those out. It's free to play on PhoneDog and on Facebook. Having some trouble with the game on Facebook as of late. Technical issues on our side and Facebook's side, apparently. Hopefully those are resolved or soon will be, so bear with us. All right, till next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.